Good morning. Just giving a few updates today as I embark on another large and lengthy trip. Gonna hit up that movie store, reread. I found a new location, so just need a little bit of coffee.
Folges, Folges, it's a classic roast. Folges, Folges.
Whoa, did not get this over at the DVD store, but this just came in the mail. Mask from 1985. Great movie. It's got its sad moments based on a true story, but figured I should order this still in itself. I haven't opened it yet. Gonna watch it. And then gonna go check out the spots in LA. So as you remember, I was looking for Gremlins for some time. I want to give a shout out to Nikki in Florida. Thank you so much. She sent this in the mail. Both Gremlins films. I haven't even seen Gremlins 2, so I'm about to pop this bad boy in right now. Can watch Gremlins finally. Gremlins 2. Thank you so much, Nikki. You are too kind. Nikki, longtime viewer of the channel. She's always thinking. This is going to be great. Nikki also included this. This is a fortune teller miracle fish. You only get these in the US. We don't get these here in Canada. I'd never seen one. But you take the fish out of the little envelope here, and you put the fish in your palm. It's a fortune teller fish. Place fish in the palm of the hand, and its movements will indicate moving head, jealousy, moving tail, indifference, moving head and tail, you're in love, curling sides, fickle, turns over, false, motionless, dead one, curls up entirely, passionate. These are made in Taiwan. Interesting. So I'll take it out of the envelope and put it in my palm, and we will see what happens here. Okay, it's in the palm. Oh, got a quick curl here. Tail to head. Oh, he's flopping. He's flopping. Am I supposed to touch it? It's jumping out of my palm. What? Oh, look at this. His tail's curling back. Oh, wow. Whoa. This thing is trippy. Oh, okay. Oh, wow. It's a fish out of water right there. Okay, let's look up the result. So looking on the back of the envelope now. It's hard to say. There were so many motions involved. Certainly wasn't motionless. It did curl up entirely, which indicates I'm passionate. There was a moving head. Could be a little bit of jealousy. Moving tail. Indifference. Moving head and tail. In love. Okay. The sides did not curl. These are really neat. Time to feed the dog a little cookie. She loved these milk bone cookies that I got her at Christmas time. Aren't you just gonna miss me so much? Someone else gonna have to give you cookies. Okay, I'm just heading up to the Booby Store there now. Got a few that I might try to trade in. You can trade in ones and try to get something that you'd actually want. So, free up a little space on the shelves here. Got America's Serial Killers. I don't think I'm gonna watch anymore. Tribute to Johnny Cash. Dinner for Schmucks. It's movies. I'm not gonna pop them in ever again. I don't believe so. Might as well see if I can find something better. Coming by the Stittsville Animal Clinic here off of Main. I just always get frozen in my path looking at these cute animals. Got them all along the side of the building. Posters of these cute dogs. Except if you actually have an animal emergency, like I've had before with Gemma, they don't help you. Unless you've been a customer for like years. And there's Whiskers and Wags dog grooming over here, where again, they won't help you, even in an emergency. They appear to be closed right now. Just walking up to check out these animal cutouts here. They're so cute. Doggies. Whiskers and Wags. Should make a cutout of Gemma and just sneak it into that open window right there. Alright, so here's the new location, even closer to my home. Closer to the homestead. Reread used books, previously loved literature, and movies. They had a pretty good selection when they were at the other location. Let's check out this new one. See what they got going on in here. You leave donations right here. DVD, board games, puzzles, books. Alright, so stepped into the new establishment here. Look at that. Got their own pillow. Previously loved literature. Good place to come to find a book. I was just looking at these rock and roll books here. We got Bruce Springsteen, Keith Richards' book, Life. I'm sure he's got some good tales. Got Eric Clapton. Probably has a lot about the death of his son. Writing that song, Tears in Heaven. The books on hockey. Disco. Oh, cool. Look at this. The Youngs. The brothers who built AC/DC. That's pretty good. Wow. Scar Tissue. Anthony Kiedis. And there's some really good rock and roll books in here. Wow. Yeah, this section's actually really cool. I just found the wrestling books, which is cool. Look at this. Wrestling Heels and Heroes. 16 pages of action-packed full-color photos, plus in-depth look at wrestling's cheats, champions, masters, and miscreants. You got Lita there, Sting, Goldberg, Triple H, The Rock. Here's Chris Jericho's book, A Lion's Tale. That's pretty cool. One of the longest tenured wrestling superstars of all time, Chris Jericho. He's actually going to break the record for one wrestler who never stopped action in the ring. Wow, this is old, actually. This came out in the Attitude Era. The Rock's book. The Rock says, know your damn role. Cool, Mick Foley. Hardcore Diaries. I read his older book, the first one he put out, and also Halloween Hijinks, Christmas Chaos. Hardcore Diaries I've not read yet. So. Dang. I think you could take these out like a library. Hockey books. Like I said, cooking books. Here's another one on Chris Jericho. Well, a few. Chris Jericho, Undisputed. I didn't know he has so many books. The best in the world. He is one of the best in the world. So he fronts his band, Fozzy. I believe they've got like 3 or 4 books on Chris Jericho here. Give donations here to the food bank. Got this sticker of Queen. The Queen sticker right there. Pretty cool. Wow. This is like a library in here. These are all for purchase. There is a lot of books in here. Wow. So I wasn't really looking for books. I was more or less looking for movies. But anything you're looking for, from any author, they seem to have it here. There's a lot of books to look at in here. Some Danielle Steele. Yeah, they certainly got a heck of a lot more space in here. Come in here, we got the DVDs and CDs sorted in alphabetical order. Wow, these nice leather letters. Pretty cool. Let's see if there's anything I'm looking for here. Ooh, they got Blu-rays, DVDs, compact disc, digital video disc, Blu-ray disc. Okay. TV series on DVD. Got some Entourage there. Game of Thrones. Sons of Anarchy. Greatest comedy show in the world, Seinfeld. Wow. Alright. Certainly wouldn't have any anything on compact disc that I'd really be looking for, but here's one of the greatest soundtracks. Everybody knows about the Dazed and Confused soundtrack. This one not as many people know about. This is even more. They found your stash again. Even more. That wasn't on the original. Like Free Ride, Edgar Winter, No More Mr. Nice Guy, Living in the USA. Well, a lot of great songs that people forget are in the movie that weren't on the main, the first soundtrack. This is version 2. Yeah, And not much. Got some Meatloaf here. Not much I'd be grabbing. They do have the classic Tragically Hip albums. My two favorite Tragically Hip albums. The first album, Up to Here. Rest in peace, Gord Downey. And I was also noticing, where is it over here? Oh yeah, Fully Completely. That was their second best album in my opinion. Up to Here, Fully Completely. Got some Heart and some Steppenwolf, Alice Cooper. That's a good album. Welcome to my breakdown. Welcome to my nightmare. Used to have this Eagles album, Hell Freezes Over. I think that's the only Eagles album I actually ever owned. Yeah, any TV shows on DVD that I really want, I own. Like, I own all the Seinfelds, if you've seen my collection episodes, Sons of Anarchy, and, you know, Breaking Bad, Oz. I actually own all the Game of Thrones. Those weren't even mine. I still have them all in my possession. Mad Men, didn't really get into that show. Entourage, I've seen a few episodes. Pretty funny show. 24. Oh, they got some Curb up here. Go ahead, have those seasons 3 and 5. Everything is in alphabetical order here. Just seeing some titles popping out to me. Like I said, most of the movies I would want I already own. I'm gonna look for a few. They're on my list for filming locations and stuff. Ooh, we got Commando here. Commando. I don't own that. Also, Conan. Barbarian. I don't think that's the Arnold Schwarzenegger version, though. We got Bulletproof with Adam Sandler. It's one of my favorite Sandler movies. Own it, though. Big Daddy up there. Another great Sandler film. Oh, here we go. Idle Hands. Idle Hands right here. Been wanting to watch this movie for a long time. Everybody loves Idle Hands. It's got Fulton Reed. Fulton Reed. The Slapshot. Mighty Ducks. And of course Seth Green. I have to take this one. Definitely don't have a lot in the way of horror movies. However, there is a lot of good stuff in here. RV, that's classic. Robin Williams, rest in peace to him. Can't see any that I'm actually looking for that I had on my, on my mental list. But we do have some good ones in here. This is actually a very decent place to come for movies, considering places to come for movies are getting extremely sparse. This is The Ref with Dennis Leary. Christmas film's pretty funny. I actually lost my version of The Ref. I have no idea where it went. I think I probably lent it to somebody and never got it back, but Puddle Cruiser. Wow. I got the Harold and Kumar films. Obviously I have those. Check out my Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle filming locations. Only one that will probably ever do that. Wow, you really have to kind of move a lot of films to see everything that they have. There's a lot here. And none of the horror movies I'm looking for. I was looking for Return of the Living Dead. But dang, good selection. That'd take me some time to look through these. Twister. Straight to the bottom down here. There's a pretty good selection here. It's a lot more than you'll find in a Walmart these days or something, I'll tell you that. And a lot of them are still brand new. Here's the number 23, Jim Carrey. $9.99 for that. It's a classic. My cousin Vinny back there. Night at the Roxbury. Check out my filming locations tour on that. Old School. Let's think about doing the filming locations for Old School. Everybody's been to the house, but wow. It's going to take me some time to look through this stuff. I am certainly going to be stepping in here more often. I take that Idle Hands out. Anybody who owns Return of the Living Dead is not going to give that away, I don't think. I don't think anybody buys that movie unless they're actually seeking it out. Oh, we do have the Rocky films here. Rocky films. Road to Perdition, brand new. Scream 2. Saving Silverman. That movie's funny. Jack Black. Priceless. One of the more unknown, priceless Jack Black roles. Few live music DVDs down here. John Lennon, Come Together. Michael Jackson's This Is It. I wonder how big that Michael Jackson tour would have been. So many people had tickets, so many people were so excited before he passed. He needed that one last tour. Really sucks he couldn't get that out before, you know, his untimely death. What the heck? I was actually trying to grab this. Ghostbusters 1 and 2. Ooh, tempting. Tempting. It's got a little movie scrapbook in there too. That's interesting. Yeah, this is interesting. Pretty cool Ghostbusters collection here. Comes with this movie scrapbook here. Wow. You get lots of cool, rare photos of Bill Murray, Aykroyd, and Ramis. Inside, look at the making of Ghostbusters. All kinds of cool sketches, info on special effects, stuff like that. Geez, I might need this. It's pretty cool. Slimer there. Rick Moranis is Lewis. It sucks that Rick Moranis won't come back and sign on to the newest Ghostbusters, or didn't sign on to the last one. I was really expecting it when I went to the theater to see it, but I'm thinking about going to the theater to see the new one. Our marshmallows always stay puffed. Stay puffed, Marshmallow Man. Only 15 cents per bag. This is cool. These are old. Look at this initial logo exploration. There's a lot of info in this book. This is highly intriguing. These could have been the Ghostbusters logos. They obviously did not settle upon. I'm glad they didn't pick that one. This one kind of looks like Casper. It's a Casper with like kind of coming out of a police badge. This is like a ghost if he was a net. Can't catch a ghost with a net. Well, they landed upon a solid logo. Very cool. Moving on here, they got some artwork here in the hallways. This is a really nice place. They got way more space here, so an even better selection. Always like to admire some artwork. Led by a Lion by Elizabeth Cooper. This here is Happier Than Ever. She does look happier than ever. Over here we have A Cup of Tea on the Altar by Elizabeth Cooper. I Shall Stay at Home, also by Elizabeth Cooper. And another one by Elizabeth Cooper. My Heart Broke Open. Wow. Drink tea, read books, and be happy. I concur. Coffee, tea, hot beverage, book. It works. Look at the selection of books in here. Look at this. Look at that. The old school Walking Dead comics that the show is based off of. Pretty cool. Wow, they got so much more space in here. Gotta keep the banter going. Look at this. Pennywise, the Dancing Clown, the Dairy Festival and Funhouse. That's pretty cool. Wow, this is such a much better setup than the last place. The Book Liar. Wow. Down here we have Lord Vader from the dark side. Darth Vader, that's pretty cool. That's where the music's coming from down there. Look at Lord Vader standing over here by the Tarzan books. Tarzan, do have some Star Wars books here. Man, there's a wicked selection here. So I thought, wow, look at that trippy dragon. That trippy dragon picture right there. I gotta keep talking because there's a little song going on here and it'll get picked up, but oh, those skull books look pretty cool. They got a horror section for books over here and a kitty just standing up here looking at me. A little bit more art here by Elizabeth Cooper. You don't have to be perfect. No one and nothing is perfect. Winter's Heart. And this one by Elizabeth Cooper, Eclipse of the Mind. Eclipse of the Mind. And another area here. Tons of children's books, you know, Captain Underpants, Goosebumps. Wow. This is a great place to come if you're looking for a book or a movie. I'm really glad that I have this just up the road from the old homestead. Not bad. We got Dr. Seuss over here. Pirates. I said, reading is good. Can we start the story now? Guns, Germs, and Steel. Looks like an interesting novel. The war that ended peace. So you certainly couldn't come in here and leave empty-handed. There's lots of stuff for no matter what your interest is. No matter what you're interested in, you can find it in here. Going to take my leave now. Head back to the homestead. Look at this bear cutout. This bear climbing the tree there straight ahead. Just caught this bear as I was going by. They fashioned a bear out of wood. He's climbing this tree, the top of which fell off in a storm. Having a good climb there. It's bearific. Okay, so you're leaving the store. I got the idle hands, which was only $2.88 for idle hands. So I figured I would just purchase it and left her with the other ones. Kept the serial killer one because she said the case was damaged, which I don't see how that's a problem, but she wouldn't let me trade up anyway, so I just paid the $2.88 for idle hands. So now we got that. And then went to the gas station to get a lighter and some papers. Check this out. This bad boy. Kit Kat Chunky Drumstick. Who mixes Kit Kats and drumsticks? Nestle and Mr. Thrasha. Oh, these are pretty. These gnomes. Faith, love, and hope. Trying to work all three here. Yet another pie from Willie's. I think I'm eating a little bit too much Willie's. I mean, it's only like once a week, but these guys are honestly staying in business because of me. It's always a mighty fine pie. When the moon hits your eye, like a big Willie's pie. It's Willie's. I think I'm gonna definitely have to add them to the Main Street Pizza War. Definitely. Little Gemma, I know. Unchained. Van Halen. That's about gonna do it today. Thanks again. Hello and goodbye to Gemma. Please like, please subscribe. If you're new here, subscribe and I'll let you know when a new episode goes up. Never know what you may be missing here on the Mr. Thrasha Show. Looks like I will be heading back out west to LA for some considerable amount of time early next week. So, last you'll see from around here, around the whole homestead. You guys, take in Gemma for a moment. Hey, Gemma. She says, I'll be back. You'll see me again in the future. But next time you see me, probably be in La La Land. All right, thanks again, everybody.